Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about and show you a fantastic Rolex Sea Dweller that we have just taken into stock. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. So this particular watch we have, in fact, is an unworn watch. It's still in its protective seals, and this is a 2018 watch dated June. Now this is the Sea Dweller 50th anniversary watch, a watch that was launched in 2017 by Rolex at Basel, of course to celebrate 50 years of this fantastic sports diver's watch. Now they've made some changes to this watch. The Sea Dweller has been around for many years now, and the biggest change in this watch is the case size. It's gone from the familiar 40mm to a 43mm case size. It's a very wearable watch, but also it has the new Rolex 3235 superlative chronometer movement in it, which is absolutely fantastic, very accurate, performing to within minus or plus 2 seconds per day, and in fact also with a 70-hour power reserve as well, so it's really quite a technical masterpiece as well. Now the Sea Dweller, known to many of you as one of Rolex's prominent diving watches, built up from the original Submariner. The Submariner of course takes you down to 1,000 foot. This Sea Dweller and previous Sea Dwellers go to 4,000 foot, and if you want to go very deep, then of course you can buy the Deep Sea, which takes you to 12,800 foot. This is really quite special. They've really thought about the model, and I think in bringing this 50th anniversary watch out, it's quite special in the way that it looks and feels. And of course I think people often refer to this watch as the one with the red writing on it as well, and having seen the prices of single red Submariners and double red Sea Dwellers, what they're now making now in the sort of vintage market, then potentially for the future this could be a great investment. But this one is here and to be enjoyed now. Hard to get, very hard to get. It's very rare you'll actually see this watch in an authorised dealer's window, and sadly they are, as a result of that, what you'd call a premium watch now, e.g. they're selling at over list price, but this is is a fine example if you're looking for one. So it has just everything you'd want it to have. So you have the outer box, you have the lovely green weight box here, you have the Rolex warranty card. Now as I say, this is June 2018, so that's going to give you 5 years of international Rolex warranty. You have the bezel protector, the instruction manual, and then the 5-year hang tag. So that's the watch itself. I'll take the watch out of the box just now, and then we can let you have a slightly closer look at it. So just looking at this from a distance, to the untrained eye, this is, I guess, very like a Rolex Submariner. So it's in that classic stainless steel, which Rolex do all in-house. It's called the 904L grade stainless steel, and it is beautifully made, beautifully engineered. The bezel here is ceramic, so it's actually stainless steel, but the insert is ceramic. Now this is a change over the older models that used to be aluminium. They've moved to ceramic on this model. It's much tougher, it's more scratch resistant than aluminium. Naturally a watch designed for divers. The bezel here operates in a unidirectional fashion, so it only goes one way, and this just allows you to make a setting typically for your oxygen tanks there. The dial, that classic black dial there with the luminous hour markers going all the way around here. The lume also extends to the hands and to the second hand as well. Unusually, however, historically the Sea Dwellers didn't have what we call the Cyclops magnification window here, which gives you a 2x magnification. So this is the first in the Sea Dweller range to actually have that built into that, which practically does just make it a little bit easier to see the date on it. Apart from that, you've just got the general Rolex writing on there, talking about its chronometer status, its depth it can dive to, etc. The glass here, it's a crystal sapphire, so again very strong and very scratch resistant. So looking at the actual case now, as I mentioned earlier, this has gone now to 43mm. So you can see here, a little bit thicker than a Submariner. It also builds here a helium escape valve. Well, this is an automatic helium escape valve. Benefit of that is just that as you're coming back up to the surface, it allows the pressure to come out of the watch, and so as not to do any damage. The case sides here are polished. The front of the lugs here are stainless steel, and if we look then to the case protectors here, again that's all polished as well. The crown here, traditionally to Rolex, screws into the side of the case there to ensure it's waterproof too. We're now like to start looking at the bracelet here. So a completely new bracelet for the Sea Dweller. It's beautifully shaped, the way it sort of tapers down there. Very, very comfortable to wear. It's what we call the Oyster bracelet. It is satinized throughout it, all the way across here. Yet on the sides you can see it's polished as well, so very sporty yet very elegant. The clasp is what the Rolex deployment clasp. You can see here it's got that Rolex logo on it. Again, it's still all covered in stickers there. And when we open the safety clip here, we then can see this solid steel deployment clasp underneath it here. For ease of use of the watch, it has, however, has what we call the glide lock clasp. So simply by gently pulling the bracelet away from the clasp here, you'll see it slides there, in and out, just so you can get it right for you. It also here features an extension link here too. So this really is, if you want to put it over a wetsuit, you can put a gentle tug on that, and it will give you really all the length you'll need. But really, really clever bracelet on this. Started off with a deep sea, and this is a slightly scaled down version of it. So really, really a very, very handsome watch. We love the deep sea. We have many of our customers enjoying them. The deep sea is, however, that little bit thicker on the wrist than the Sea Dweller, and I think if it's something for everyday use, the Sea Dweller perhaps is a little bit more practical. Let me show you what it looks like on a wrist as well. Let's give you an idea. I've got quite a big wrist, about 8 inches. It just gives you some sort of perspective on what it looks like for height. It's just a really, really lovely, lovely watch to wear. So that is our 50th anniversary Sea Dweller. A lovely, lovely watch within the sports range, and something that will last your generation, and perhaps something for passing on. That's the video for today. Now, we have got lots of videos coming along of all of our latest collection. If you'd like to be informed when we get a new video, then all you have to do is click there, and that will subscribe you to our channel. But meantime, thank you so much for taking time to join today. Bye bye.